Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you so much for tuning in, and for those of you who haven't visited the channel, welcome to X Rides Cars. Today, we'll go ahead and take a look at this 2020 Tesla Model Y Performance. So this will be a full take on the Model Y. We'll power it up, talk about the development, go over the performance data, as well as show you a bunch of the unique features on both the interior as well as the exterior. It's a full 3-stage red pearl exterior, featuring a full white leather interior with black accents. The Model Y comes with speed proportional, electric assist rack and pinion power steering on this very unique 3-spoke leather-wrapped steering wheel. You have very unique multifunction controls controlling various functions on the screen on each side. You also have gunmetal trim coming across both the top spokes on the bottoms and the sides of the bottom spoke as well. As far as transmission, the Model Y has a 1-speed direct drive automatic transmission control using the stock. You just put your foot on the brake and push down for drive, all the way up for reverse, half a click for neutral, and you hit this button on the side for park. While I can't actually demonstrate the guidance lines features due to certain restrictions, this vehicle does have a rear backup camera. It does include guidance lines when the car is in reverse, and along with that you also have 2 side view cameras as well. And when I close the driver's door you can see a better view, but it shows what's happening on each side, basically kind of like a blind spot camera. And so we'll go ahead and flip on the automatic headlights, front fog lights, as well as the hazards. All 4 windows are fully automatic. So we'll go ahead and check out the exterior, shall we? The Tesla Model Y is Tesla's all-electric, compact crossover utility vehicle. Tesla unveiled it in March of 2019 and started production at its Fremont plant in January of 2020. Deliveries began in March of the same year. The Y is the second vehicle which is based on the Model 3 sedan platform. Along with that, the Model Y will start offering optional third-row seats for a 7-passenger seating capacity at some point in 2021. There are 3 powertrains available in the Model Y: long range with dual motor all-wheel drive, and performance, which is seen here. All these models have 75 kilowatt-hour batteries. The Model Y fills a smaller size segment from its bigger sibling, the mid-sized Tesla Model X. The Model Y project began in 2013 when Tesla filed for the Model Y trademark. The public image of the car began in 2015 when Elon Musk teased a Model 3-based SUV with falcon wing doors. In 2017, the Model Y silhouette was teased to Tesla shareholders at the annual general meeting in June. Musk also announced that the Model Y would be produced in a new factory, as it was not likely that the Fremont plant would have room to accommodate another production line. In June of 2018, Musk revealed another new silhouette. With the new image, it was stated that the Model Y would be formally announced in March of 2019. The Model Y announcement had been planned for 2018, however, production problems with the Model 3 resulted in it being delayed to 2019. In October of 2018, Musk had revealed that he has approved the finalized design for the first production version of the Model Y. However, production would not start until 2020. On March of 2019, on the 3rd day of the month, Elon Musk had published multiple tweets announcing the unveiling event and confirming some specifications. Musk confirmed that the vehicle would use standard doors as opposed to the falcon wing doors on the Model X, and on the 14th of March of 2019, Musk debuted the Model Y at an event at Tesla's design studio in Hawthorne, California, where specifications were announced and the vehicle was officially shown. Test drives of multiple Model Y vehicles were also offered to attendees after the presentation. Due to the Y's larger size, it consumes more energy than the Model 3 and thus has shorter range. The Fremont factory was also changed to accommodate production of the Y as well. In November of 2019, Tesla announced that the Model Y would be the first vehicle to be assembled at the first European Gigafactory, Giga Berlin. Tesla reported in the fourth quarter 2019 earnings report in January of 2020 that the Model Y production has already started at the Fremont factory, and people can now place orders for their premium versions with all-wheel drive, and that delivery of the car would begin in the first quarter of 2020. In March of 2020, Tesla made their first deliveries of the Model Y along with publishing its owner's manual. The Model Y design and manufacturing is continuously improving. Elon Musk told an interviewer that the Berlin-made Model Y is not just a copy of the Model Y, it's actually a radical redesign of the core technology of building a car. In August of 2020, it was reported that Tesla Fremont will soon activate the world's largest unibody casting machine in Model Y production, switching to casting the rear body in a single piece. The Model Y, to be made in Berlin, is expected to be vastly improved in comparison to the current US version. Rear and front portions of the Model Y frame would be a single cast design. Injecting molten aluminum into a cast and having robots pull out the molded metal allows Tesla to combine several manufacturing steps. This manufacturing process is expected to result in significant savings, including lower tool investments, reduced production time, lower number of robots, and smaller production area. The Model Y is the first Tesla car to use a heat pump instead of electric as resistance for interior cabin heating. In cold weather, the Model Y heat pump can be up to 300% more efficient than other Tesla cars use of electric resistance heating. Because of this, in cold weather, the Model Y should lose a smaller percent of range than is lost by other Tesla cars. Electric cars can lose up to 40% of their range in cold weather when heating the interior cabin. During his teardown of the Model Y, auto analyst Sandy Munro found a component that has been referred to as the octavalve, which appears to be the next iteration of the super bottle component used in the Model 3. Musk said that the new heat pump system, or octavalve, is one of the two most significant changes in the Model Y over the 3, the other being the new rear underbody casting. The octavalve supports the Model Y heat pump as part of the car's thermal management system. Model Y is designed to be a vehicle that is highly sustainable as well. Its materials are supposed to minimize harm to workers, which includes eliminating chrome, as more chrome production can cause health problems to workers in chrome factories. Another factor is that its parts are easy to recycle, like the door modules, which are more recyclable than earlier Tesla cars. Its use of paint is also minimized, as they don't have to paint parts that are not visible, so they don't do that. In terms of production, Tesla originally announced plans at the unveil to assemble the Model Y at the Giga Nevada factory, along with the battery and drivetrain for the vehicles, unlike the Model 3, where drivetrains and batteries are assembled at the Gigafactory, with final assembly being completed at the Tesla factory in Fremont. However, 2 months later, Tesla confirmed that they instead plan to shuffle production lines at the Tesla Fremont factory to make space for the Y's production. Along with that, later on, Model Y would also be assembled at Giga Shanghai in China and Giga Berlin in Germany. US delivery started in March of 2020 for the long-range all-wheel drive version and performance version. Deliveries will start in early 2021 for the rear-wheel drive long-range version. After the initial rollout, Tesla is expected to begin shipping cars to the Canadian and Mexican markets. Along with that, of course, production will start at the Giga Shanghai and Berlin factory. The Tesla Model Y Performance comes with a dual-motor electric powertrain located entirely underneath the cabin along with the battery, with a larger rear motor which is part of the performance package. The front motor, or both motors on the long-range model, produces 192 brake horsepower and 188 pound-feet of torque. The rear motor on the performance model produces 264 brake horsepower and 309 pound-feet of torque. This totals up to a total rating on the performance model of 456 brake horsepower and 497 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 97 kilometers an hour or 0 to 60 miles an hour is rated at 3.5 seconds with a top speed of 155 miles per hour. This car is all-wheel drive with a 75 watt kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery along with a 12 kilowatt charger. This Model Y has a total range of 291 miles or 468 kilometers. As far as the exterior features, you do have front parking sensors, full LED headlights. This car has been fully blacked out. 21-inch black turbine wheels. You have your blind spot camera with a side turn signal. You have black door handles. Another blind spot camera up here. You have red brake calipers for the performance model. LED taillights. Carbon fiber rear spoiler. And also specifically for the performance, you have a red line underneath the dual motor badge. This Model Y comes with 21-inch 11-spoke black Uber turbine alloy wheels measuring 21 by 9.5 inches in front and 21 by 10.5 in the rear, running on two 55/35 R21 tires in front and two 75/35 R21s in the rear, with front-rear ventilated disc brakes with anti-locking, electronic brake distribution, regenerative braking, as well as active brake assist. The Model Y comes standard with an independent double wishbone front suspension, as well as an independent multi-link rear suspension with front-rear stabilizer bars, coil springs, as well as gas pressurized shock absorbers. This vehicle is a length of 187 inches, a width of 75.6 inches, and a height of 63.9 inches on a 113.8 inch wheelbase. Total curb weight can be around 4,416 pounds. Open up the Model Y, and you're greeted by a simple but pretty nice interior. Everything is controlled on the screen. You do have power windows, locks, and mirrors. You have an automatic door latch, or using this switch here, you have a manual door latch as well for the front two doors. You have gloss black trim on all of your controls, little storage pocket underneath. Full power seat with power lumbar. So, we'll go ahead and shut the vehicle up. Nice tight panels. This Model Y does come with the standard and only sound system that Tesla offers. Does sound nice though. A little tweeter on the side, another tweeter up here. This is also your Bluetooth microphone. Side curtain airbags. You have nice visors with illuminated vanity mirrors. Also two-piece full. You have your reading lights. You have your hazard switch, another microphone, auto-dimming rear view mirror, and another camera. All the functionality of this car happens pretty much on the screen. So you have all of your controls. You have your camera, charge status, microphone, and your rear wiper. You also have your front trunk opening and your rear trunk opening and your charge port control. Swipe left, you have your charge status since your last charge, and you have your tire pressure sensor status as well. As far as vehicle settings, you have your quick controls, so for mirrors, steering wheel, and all that is all controlled on your right hand control system. You have your window lock, display brightness. As far as lights, you have all your light controls, including headlights, fog lights, ambient lighting, and dome lights. You can control all of your keys that go in this car, including cards and key fobs. and of course your window and child lock. You have your walk-away door lock, and you also have your car left open notifications as well. You have your display settings for day and night and brightness, and you also screen clean mode and time format and all of your other settings. Along with that, you have all of your performance features as well. So you have your chill and sport acceleration, you have steering, regenerative braking, and stopping mode. You have your autopilot settings. Navigation, you can control various settings here, including your navigation volume, trip planner, and all of that. Safety settings. You have your speed limit mode, sentry mode, dash cam, and some of your other stuff as well. You have your service information, and also VIN, software, and vehicle information. And yes, this is a Model Y performance. Along with that, you have other settings that includes your music. You can see where you're at. You can use radio, Spotify, and all sorts of things. You can also set up your call, calendar, camera, and you can also see your charge status. You also have entertainment and toy box as well. You have heated seats. They do work quite nice in these actually. You have your climate control. It is dual zone. You can control where your air goes on this setting. It's nice how you can actually control airflow. All 5 seats are heated as well, not to mention. You also have your fan speed, recycling, direct directions, so you can just set up using certain buttons. And climate control is also automatic as well. You have your front and rear defrost, and you have your volume control as well. And along with that, you have a full navigation system, and it works pretty simply. It's great to use. You do have a full panoramic roof. As far as center console, you have 2 wireless charging pads, little storage compartment up front, 2 cup holders, another storage compartment, and you have a 12-volt power outlet as well. Alright. So we'll go ahead and check out rest vehicle, shall we? The back seat of the Model Y does have a decent amount of space. You have your same controls and storage, along with a tweeter on the door as well. Storage pocket, 2 USB Type-C ports and an air vent, and a center console with 2 cup holders. You have a rear reading light and a coat hook. The Model Y does have a good amount of cargo space given its size. You get roughly 26 cubic feet or 736 liters of space when all of the seats are up. You also have additional side pockets and a little bit of storage underneath as well for things such as your jack and other things that you may need. Along with that, you do have 2 switches on the side which can be used to fold the rear seats down. If you do that, you will definitely expand your storage a lot, and it'll expand to a 68 cubic feet or 1926 liters. As far as front cargo space under the hood, while I forgot to make the clip of that, you do get a fair 5 cubic feet or 142 total liters of space, which is decent enough to fit a few small items. That is pretty much similar to all of the other cars you can get from Tesla as well. passenger seat does feature the same functions as the driver's side. In order to open the glove box, you click the car, hit the glove box button. It is decently sized. The Tesla Model Y is definitely a very nice SUV. It doesn't have all the quirks as the Model X does, and it is based off of the Model 3. It is definitely a great SUV you can use for daily driver usage. When you get the performance model, it'll obviously have all the extras you can get with that car, and it makes the car a ton more fun. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video of this 2020 Tesla Model Y Performance. Be sure to stay tuned next time, there's a lot more where all this came from, and be sure to subscribe today and check out all the future content coming to X Rides Cars. Take care everyone.